Only the Bulls.
In a Central Division,
Chicago
we got the Bulls, we got the Cavs, we got the Pistons, we got the Pacers, and we got the Bucks.
I got the Pacers.
Which team do you want to start with first?
I think
We
the Pacers
usually go through all the teams and then talk about who we're going to
Let's go who I think is going to win. I think the Pacers are going to win the division.
Okay.
I really like the addition. I like the Tyreek Evans addition. I think Victor Oladipo is going to take another leap. I think he's going to be real solid. I think the Bucks can challenge them, but I just until Giannis gets more moves, I'm just not putting them over the Pacers. Giannis got to get more moves. Giannis be doing that. I'm bigger than you. And let me just get to the lane.
He got even bigger, though. That's the craziest part.
He did get bigger. And by the way, Larry Marketing has been in the gym on y'all.
I saw.
Larry's
15
been in the
pounds
gym
of
on
muscle.
y'all. Yeah. But I think they're going to win. I can see them winning. How much they win? I can see them win 50, honestly. In the East. I can see them win 50. I think they'll be third seed.
If we talk about the Pacers personally, I got to look at what their numbers were last year, to be honest. But I know that they were the 5th seed because the Cavs were the 4th.
Yeah, Cavs were 4th because Cavs won the division.
But still, I think this year, personally, I'm looking at the East as being like Boston 1, Toronto 2, and then maybe the Wizards 3. But I feel like this Indiana team has the potential to step into that 3 slot. And last year, the Pacers won. I think it was
48 games.
48.
Yeah,
I'd 48 because the Cavs won 50.
They might win more.
Yeah, I mean, look. I think 50. I think not only was the addition of Tyreek Evans huge, but I also think adding people like Doug McDermott on the bench gives them a little bit more depth. Look, I expect Miles Turner to come out and play, but it's not even that.
Doug McDermott's trash.
No, but it's not even that. The point is, like, last year versus the Cavs, the biggest issue for them was, and I was talking to him about this the whole time on the show,
they did take him to 7. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was literally that. On the court, there was one Victor Oladipo. Yeah. And there was one person that can, and realistically, and as I've said it many a times, don't look at any team as being a contender to the Warriors or a contender for the championship anymore unless they have 2 guys on their roster that on any given night can give me 20 or in a series can average 20. And I don't feel like that there are any teams in the NBA other than the Warriors that have 3 guys on any given night that can give you 20 on the floor. And now the Warriors got 4, even though Boogie is a shell of himself. We'll talk about that in a second. I feel like with the Pacers, it was literally LeBron and the Cavaliers versus Victor Oladipo. And I like Domantas Sabonis. I think he did a great job. I like Miles Turner. I feel like he had
Bogdanovich balled out that series.
Well, he did, but he struggled. And this is the other thing. This is also why I watch more basketball. And I'm not saying you need to watch more basketball. But during that series, there were key pivotal stretches of like 3 or 4 minutes in the second halves where Bogdan was on the floor and he was severely getting outplayed. He was either missing open shots, he was making bad defensive plays, or he was getting fouls. Obviously, that's going to get a little bit better. But what I feel like the dynamic with Tyreek Evans does is when Victor Oladipo is on the floor and you can now zero in on Victor Oladipo the same way you can zero in on Anthony Davis with the Pelicans, now Victor Oladipo has a Drew Holiday to his Anthony Davis, if that makes sense. So now if things shut down, when Victor Oladipo goes to the bench, you know for a fact Tyreek Evans is going to be able to get on the floor and get you some buckets. Even if it's just 12 to 16 points. You telling me they couldn't use them 12 to 16 points last year versus the Cavs? They could have definitely used. They might even win that goddamn series. So I'm going to take this Indiana Pacers team. I'm going to put them at 49 wins. I think that they will.
Only 1 win?
I'm only saying 1 more win, but I think that they'll be a better team. I think that the East this year is way better than it's been probably in the past 6 years.
I really feel like people underrating the East this year.
They really
They're
are.
not better than the West, obviously. Yeah. But I think the East is going to be a fun conference.
No, I think that the East is going to be it's probably the best it's been in like 6 years. And I just think that the Pacers are they're gonna win another game, but also adding in a player like Tyreek, it changes the entire dynamic of everybody, and everybody has a new role. So they have to get acclimated in their role.
To keep it all the way 1,000 with you,
and it depends on Domantas as well.
To keep it all the way 1,000 with you, I think it's a very great chance the Pacers could end up the second best team in the East throughout the season. Reason being is
they're not gonna be better than Boston and Toronto.
Listen, reason being is because again, I don't know about Kawhi. I haven't seen Kawhi play.
Good point. We haven't seen Kawhi play in a long time.
I don't know what Kawhi gonna look like.
That's a good point.
I have no idea.
They probably gonna get off to a slow start.
This Pacers team, like again, I don't think they'll get off to a slow start, and I think the pickup of Tyreek is much bigger than what people realize. He played in Memphis last year, right? So I don't think people really saw Tyreek Evans last year. I've been seeing Tyreek Evans since high school. Handling the ball and scoring was never an issue Tyreek Evans had. The issue Tyreek Evans had was he couldn't get into a situation. Again, after Sacramento, he won Rookie of the Year. He averaged 25 and 5. Ain't no rookie average that since basically LeBron. LeBron, Tyreek, and like somebody else. Only people average 20 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. He didn't have the ball in his hands enough. Finally in Memphis, he got the ball in his hands enough. I think that it's a situation again. I have to see Oladipo take another step. Last year was dope. It was cool. It was beautiful to watch. But I got to see him take another step. But if Oladipo takes another step, that you know, I think that he will take.
Why he wouldn't?
This
Exactly.
okay. My only question is
wait.
to go with your point. Where do you put Tyreek?
The 3.
Do you start him or you bring him off the bench? I don't.
Yeah, I
don't know if I want to bring him off the bench though.
Last year, you gotta have a spark on the bench.
He was off the bench last year.
Yeah, he was off the bench last year.
Not really though. He played 52 games
because everybody was hurt.
No, wait a minute. He played 52 games. 32 of them he started. He played
a lot of niggas was hurt.
But he played 31 minutes a night.
Yeah.
You're not coming in.
He played 31 minutes. Now still come off the bench.
But who?
Bogdan, sit down.
Why?
What you mean?
Bogdan is a young guy that can score.
He's not young. Bogdan the same age as Tyreek.
Bogdan and Tyreek, they NBA experience ain't the fucking same.
Bogdan been out here 4 years. Tyreek been here 9.
That's the point. They NBA experience ain't the same. I literally just said that 2 seconds ago.
I'd rather have Tyreek.
Did I not literally just say the NBA experience ain't the same? One playing 9 years, one ain't blue. What the f?
But look, again, granted. Oh, okay, look.
What the f?
Okay, look, wait. Okay, look. Wait, even still, if you want to put Bogdan out there, you got a bunch of lineups you can run with this Pacers team. Sit Collison down. Let Tyreek run the point guard. Now we running big.
You know, that's a good point.
Again, look. Now we got
Nick Collison be fluky.
Look,
he was
Darren.
Darren. Darren was gunned in that series, boy.
He was the only other person.
Game 6 where they could have closed.
But he was the only other person that could shoot though.
Again, Darren Collison 6
and Bogdan made a couple key errors at the end of that game, as well as DeMonte Sabonis.
Darren Collison 6'6". No, I'm 6'6". Darren Collison 6 feet. Oladipo 6'4". He already undersized.
That's true.
He undersized 2 guard. So your whole backcourt undersized as hell. You got a 6-foot point guard, 6'4" shooting guard. No. If things get thick, okay, cool. I'm gonna put Tyreek. Let that man play point guard. Tyreek can run a point guard. He can handle the ball. Tyreek ran point guard in Memphis a lot. He's 6'6". Oladipo 6'4". Bogdan is 6'8". Then we go Thaddeus. He's 6'8", and Miles Turner 6'11". Again, I think that Miles Turner can come back a year improved. You got Sabonis there also. Do not discount Kyle O'Quinn.
No, that's a good addition.
It's a good addition, but what do you mean though?
What you
Kyle
mean?
O'Quinn can give you
15 minutes a night. 15 minutes a night. He can score.
He can give you 20. He can give you
randomly. No, yeah.
He can rebound for you. That's a real good.
Look, Kyle O'Quinn is a good addition.
Anybody that's played on the Knicks, so.
But listen,
Kyle O'Quinn having good role players. It's just the Knicks.
Yeah, Kyle O'Quinn is a good addition off the bench. You're not gonna ask Kyle O'Quinn to go out there and give you 30 a night.
Right.
You always for
if he give you like 13 and 10, that's a great night.
All you like literally a day. 8 nights a great night for Kyle O'Quinn.
Yeah.
All you ask for Kyle O'Quinn to go out there and give me 10 to 15 solid minutes possibly if I need it. Let's say that Turner getting foul trouble, which is Turner got in foul trouble a lot. Remember Turner fouled out in one game. Mm-hmm. If Turner fouls out, you can sub in Kyle O'Quinn. I'm losing a little bit, but not too much. Kyle O'Quinn can still hit a jump shot, play solid defense, stay in front of somebody. If I need somebody to post, he can still post.
Turner looks like Sharif O'Neal when he turns 25.
He does.
But all right, let's move on from the Pacers. Next team up in this division, we got. Go ahead, round us out.
I think the Pacers can possibly be the second best team in the division next year.